Well, this will be an interesting video. I got a couple of guys here. He spotted me. I was about to recall, but instead getting a chase now. So how many? 1, 2, 3. Right. They seem to be dressed pretty well. Must be serious. A warg, and I'm not sure if the other one is a warg as well. Possibly is, yeah. And then there is one more dude, but they're all very synchronized. You could see the spells are getting ready at the same second, so they must be on a voice. And 3 guys, all PvP templates, giving me a chase. Nice. I guess what it means is taking them to the spawns up there, the hardwood spawn. But before I get there, maybe it's worth trying it here first. And if it fails a little bit, which seems to be the case, because I'm getting a para spam from one of them. When that happens, the Russian roulette we can play here at the hardwood is generally a better alternative to fighting multiples as a solo PK. And that's the reason I'm bringing them here. So somebody will die. Either me or them. Let's see. I am getting hits, heavy hits, and going down in my hits quite a bit. And one of them will now be spanked. That's it. And then that guy was the chosen one, and I just got him down. So now it's time to kind of heal myself a bit. I am good with mana. And yeah, we'll also loot the guy to make them a bit upset. There are 4 more blues I'm fighting at the moment. And yeah, this guy is also persistently chasing me, while the others seem to have just stepped away a bit. They're not very happy to be around here, it seems. Well, this guy is, while he's waiting down here, the other one's waiting up there. So they're trying to kind of block me from every corner, which is fine. As long as they're not all in the same screen, I can easily fight like that. And I'm just gonna get one of them in here to see if I could get him to be, hit by the hardwood as well, so I can finish him off. But then these guys are going for para spam again. Yeah, when you play solo and there are 3 or 4 people like that just attacking you from every corner, it's a gameplay basically based on your nerves. Like, you got to keep calm and just make sure that you have control of what's happening, and keep an eye on the surroundings and the stuff that is it's basically just happening in the game. And I was trying to recall, but got a fizz, so it doesn't look like I got enough time to recall here. I need to make sure that I can increase the gap a bit between each other, so that could mean going behind some buildings like that and then leaving the place. And here I am at another place, another run. So this is not from the same footage, it's just picked another gameplay, and I'm doing my cathedral. And in this cathedral run, what I'm doing is just again just teasing the blues a bit to see if anyone's going to be attacking me. And all I'm seeing is some farmers just hanging around and escaping or leaving when I walk towards them. It's usual with most builds here are not PvP, or they don't really know how to PvP, so they just don't want any trouble. But sometimes you come across some people who are good at both PvP and PvM, and they could be the ones who actually could basically attack you, right? Especially when they have some friends around, that's what they're gonna do. And we are now fighting with this guy here, but he seems to be not confident to fight back, because he's wearing a feather mail, which is an easy target for a mage. You can just mind blast very quickly with casting time quite short and spending a lot less mana than usual. You can easily take someone down, and that's what I'm trying there, but it is not really going well. He is escaping, and wow, redlined, he escaped again, and then now I'm getting chased by a couple others who are giving me really hard time. I'm getting fizz, they have fast weapons, they have spells, they have basically body blocks and all that stuff they are doing right now, which is not great, right? So it's going to be a bit of a difficult moment. I'm trying to escape, but it's not working. I'm getting poisoned as well, and I guess that's about time I die here, right? Which is what happens. It was a complete, ass kicking here. I had, well, oh well. Know what to do. I'm going to rest and then go for the next spot, and I found this dude who's been hanging around, and I chased him and he's just trying to escape. He tried to recall once or twice but failed, but it's just a perfect place right now. So while I'm keeping the mobs on him, I'm gonna drop him down, and that's it. It just works very well. And gonna do another cathedral, and as I was entering here, this guy is a dexxer and he's a PK who decided to attack me. So I was going to skip him, but because he's attacking me, now we're just going to fight. And I'm going to be very honest here, this guy gave me a really hard time. I normally am very good against solo dexxers, and almost always either I win or we just have no winner and then we go our own ways. But with this guy, when I was fighting him, it was tough. He poisons and he hits most of the time, so hardly ever missed. And he is also pretty good at defense. He knows exactly when to stop, when to kite, and then come back, healing. And he does his pre-bandaging, where he buffers the spells I'm casting as well. And also getting quite a lot of hits from the mobs, so he's pretty much on the lucky side as well. That all together kind of resulted in a difficult fight versus him. But I just thought, well, I hardly ever lose against dexxers anyway, so I just wanted to continue. I could have escaped, I could have run somewhere else, but I didn't want to. So I'm just trying to recover. I got full mana, which is good. I'm just trying to recover my health so I could attack him. And I'm going for telekinesis as usual, and trying to do weaken, and I think it didn't work. So, and he's just hitting really hard. I am struggling with my health and I need to recover again, and he's been quite solid so far. No signs of losing the game whatsoever, and I'm just poisoned. Look at that, I got redlined again. And he came back after some mobs obviously dumped on him. He was half hits, but he bandaged back very quickly, and it's just not working for me. As you can see, I'm struggling here quite a bit, and he nearly died here, by the way, from these mobs, but he is now back to full health. And this corner is quite risky because these knights here, they could get you literally just with one hit. You don't want that when they impale you, so you're trying to stay away from them. And I'm trying to kind of get him next to the dragon knight, so that he could get that one hit and I could finish it off. But didn't work at all. And I'm just trying a couple more times. I'll try. Usually when it takes that long, you end up with basically some surprise moves, and it's just not happening. He is quite persistent, and he's not losing his concentration, and it just keeps on going in the same way. So all indicates that he's an experienced PvPer, and playing a dexxer with Nox basically is quite good versus solo PvPs like that. So he is not playing a character which is difficult to PvP, which is, I think, good for him, right? If it was a dexxer without poison, usually they struggle quite a bit versus mages, but with this poison build, he is quite solid, and he seemed to have archery as well on top, which is what he did here. After dropping me to red, he hit me with arrow and then killed me. That was tough, and hats off, he did a good job. And yeah, I lost a very rare fight versus a dexxer. Here I rest, and then as you see, an Anarchy guy who's trying to fix his Book of Grudges, I guess, just to have more kills against me, as a guild probably, trying to get me after I rest. I mean, that kind of cheesy moves I really don't like. When someone rests here, I just leave them alone, unless you have something against them.